Hello my friends and welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for visiting my channel. I'm very glad to see you all again. I hope you are all well. In today's video I will make an unboxing and a short review of a motorcycle headset system from Wayxin. The model is R9. Some of you may saw my previous videos regarding the R6 and the R15, which I currently use it, and I'm very pleased. Wayxin didn't sponsor me in any kind. They want to test their product and give them a feedback and also make a video about all this experience. So let's see together what is in the box. I don't have a fancy knife to open the parcel as others do. I use a scalpel, but to do the job. Yeah, this is the product. The box is a little bit beaten, bashed by couriers, but I'm sure, yeah, it's sealed. Okay, so this is the Wayxin motorcycle helmet headset, double pack. It should be the R9, even if it's not ticked on the box. Inside is the manual. Usually we all throw away the manuals, but I think it is important to read how to pair the products if they are not paired already, and how to pair with your phone. And that's why I recommend to read the manual, because it takes no time. I like the antenna. I like the large buttons. Very useful, because the first version which I had, the R6, was very good technically, but the buttons were very small and very hard to find when you are wearing gloves. The R9 has large buttons, very easy to reach and to fill, and after you use it a little bit you will find it with closed eyes. Yeah, this is the power button. I think they are charged. Maybe they are already paired from factory. If not, it is a simple operation. Compared to the R15 are those contacts here, and this will make the installing in my motorcycle helmet a little bit trickier, because I thought I will use the microphone and the headset from the previous. I will have to replace them also. I like they are light, weather sealed, power button, volume up, volume down, A/B to connect to the other rider, and this is the tune buttons for the radio. I think obviously all parts we need to install those units in the helmet. Yeah, the hardwire microphone with a tiny contact here. Interesting. There is also another microphone which is connected to the docking station. For my helmet this is better. I use this type of microphone. For those who have open face helmets or flip up helmets, I think this microphone will be better. This is the docking Wayxin R9. These are the contacts. This is how you put it on. Very safe, sturdy mounting. The wires are connected to the docking station. I don't know if I like this. At the R15 you can disconnect from the unit. The cables are connected directly to the headset unit, not to the docking station. And I don't know which is better, but I don't have any problems with the 3.5mm jack at the R15. These cables are a little bit thin, and I don't know if they not will pull out from the docking station after a heavy usage. The mounting method is the same as the other Wayxin products with a clamp. You have to screw it here and to insert this metal part in between the helmet and the inner shell. Also, if you want, you can use this tape to secure it better, or use only the tape, which I don't recommend because this part is much more safer. These are the cables. Once again, the cables are micro USB, not my favorite, not a deal breaker, but I prefer the USB-C charging cables because I'm using for all my devices, for my phone, for the lights, for the microphone, for the GoPros, and this is kind of older cable. At least one good thing about all the Wayxin products, the autonomy is very high and you don't have to charge them very often. One disadvantage of the micro USB port, I told you I'm not a very huge fan of them. It is if you want to charge the unit with your own cable, which you have from another device, you may not use it because it is too wide. Let's see, this is too wide to fit in this hole here, or it will fit. I don't want to break it, so we'll have to use the original cables. I tried with another one, the same problem. Or maybe this unit is bended here a little bit. No. Yeah, there is a difference between these two units. One has, I don't know if you can see, this is a kind of rubber sealing or something, which is much more bend in this one than in the other one. Yeah, this one is okay. So bear in mind, use the original cables, because some differences with other cables if you have from other products. Let's try to pair these two intercoms. First, we have to turn them on. Now they are paired, and if you want to go in intercom mode, just press B. They are connected. We have to turn on the intercom. You have to keep the button pushed to get in pairing mode, and after that, search on your phone the Bluetooth devices. Here I have the Wayxin R15. Yeah. And here is the Wayxin R9. Very simple to associate, to connect. Yeah, I have to accept the connection. And the phone is connected now. I will get a strike from YouTube for using this music, but believe me, it is very loud. For the radio function, we have to push the top button, which is radio. Yeah, you have to.
Tune up. Tune up.
septembrie 10% din vânzările cărților autorilor români în librăriile Cărturești.
Tune down.
Care sunt nevoile unui copil pentru a putea merge la școală în zilele noastre.
This is the Wayxin R9. This is not a new model, but it could be a very good option for somebody who want to buy an affordable, good, reliable motorcycle communication system, because we all know other brands are much more expensive, and I like to buy and to discover products which are honestly priced and with features which I need most, not something which I don't need. Wayxin is not anymore a new brand. They are on the market from a few years ago. They have a lot of models. This is the third model which I test from them, and to be honest, the previous one, the R15, which I reviewed last year, I'm still using and I'm very pleased. One thing that I like to mention here, it is that the Wayxin representatives are very interested in our feedback, and Bert Liu, which is the guy who is in contact with me, was very open when I suggest them small improvement on the other model, the R15. I suggest them that the device auto shut down after the connection with the phone is lost for more than, let's say, 5 or 10 minutes, because it happens to me to forgot to stop the unit when I park the bike in the garage, and after 2 days I found the intercom still on. After 10 minutes of disconnecting, or let's say more, 15 minutes, you can assume that this unit will not be in use with the phone anymore, and you can shut down to preserve the battery. This was my suggestion. He will communicate to the developer team, and who knows, maybe in the future a firmware update or a new model will include this feature also. One feature which I didn't have the time to test it, but I take it as a grant because I did it on the previous 2 reviews for the other models, is the range. Wayxin products are well known to have a very, very long range of connection. I did a test and after 500 meters or maybe 800 meters, I didn't remember very well, it was still connected, and it was very, very good connection. I assume that at this model it will be the same. Not in city, not in areas where the Bluetooth interference is very high, but in open spaces I'm very sure that 500, 800 meters, which is a very long distance between 2 riders in nature, will be achievable with this model. I must mention also that this model could be paired with other models. I had only the R15 available, and I pair it without any problem. This is good to know when you are in a group where your fellows had another type of intercoms. One very important specification is the autonomy, the battery. The R9 has a 850 milliamp hours battery, which provides 15 hours of communication, which is a lot. And due to my previous experience with the other models, this time can be achieved. The charging time is something between 2.5 and 3 hours, which is normal. And the standby time, non-operating time, let's say in my case when I let my intercom on in my garage, is 300 hours. If you are like me, you forgot your intercom on, you can be sure that after a few days it will be still operating and you can use it for a ride. You don't have to charge it before your ride. You can access Google Assistant or Siri, but for all these extra features I highly recommend you to visit the producer's site. I will put a link in the description. You can find their deals, good prices, shipping from Europe, very fast shipping. By the way, this product was sent to me and arrived in 1 week, which is very good delivery time. So thank you very much for all your attention. I wish you all the best to you. Stay safe. Bye.